If you thought the drama stopped at the auditions, baby, think again. We're going to get the rundown of all the bands that formulated going forward because there's too many episodes for me to cover. So I have to just go by the bands that were formulated. So we're going to do episode 5 until 7, I think. So let's get into it, y'all. All right, y'all. So the bands had formulated. So we ended up band 1. We have season 4. I hope that's how you say it because I might be lying to y'all. Yeah, season 4. Then band 2 that formulated. We had Solidified. Then we had Frequency. Then Midnight Morning. And then we had Siren Society. And then we had Sweet Seduction. Let me just tell you one thing for certain thing, 2 things for sure. Season 4, y'all got my vote, baby. When they came out and sung Somebody I Used to Know, I already knew right there that the chemistry and everything that they were feeling towards each other with their emotions and everything, like meeting new best friends, like you could tell that was real and that connection was real. And they blended so well together. And it was honestly just amazing. And I didn't even know that I would be rooting for a co-ed group, you know what I'm saying? So that was absolutely amazing when they came out and did they thing. Absolutely crazy. I think I actually even have a clip of how I responded to it after they sung, and I'm gonna put it in the clips for y'all to see. Then we had Solidified come out. Now they weren't really on the same page, I feel like, with singing or whatever. Very interesting group, you know what I'm saying? But I'm excited to see how they do and how they grow. And later on down the line, I think they perform again and they actually, gave what needed to be gave. But I was excited to see them because it is different, right? Let's just call a spade to spade. We have never seen 2 white boys and 2 black boys in an all-boy group together. That there is just like, okay, now we're switching up things, okay? And then they're 2 very, Landon and the other guy, he's very pop. Shade and Malik, they're very R&B. So it is very interesting to see what that group is going to give. Honestly, I think it's going to be kind of great. I think they're going to give us what actually needs to be given because the way that they actually sung that song, they kind of blended well. They just need to get more, in tune with each other and, learn each other. And then once that professional vocal coach comes in, I feel like they're going to create magic and make something out of them. And so I'm excited to see that. Then we had Midnight Till Morning. Now, that's not my usual type of music or my type of group, but they all have really, really good voices. Honestly, I don't think it's going to work. I don't. I think Connor is going to be the star because Connor has such a great tone and a different tone that he's going to be the star of that group. And then it's going to honestly phase out everybody else. If not phase him out, then he's probably just going to leave the group because he is an entity in himself of which I feel like needs to shine on its own, no shade. And so I'm excited to see exactly where Connor is going to go and take this. Not that the other guys aren't great, because I love Shane, and I actually love the guy with the short hair. I can't remember his name, but I like the guy with the short hair, I think, mostly than any of them. But Connor, it just already gives kind of Devo of the group, no shade. It kind of gives I really don't care about this group. I just got on this Netflix show to show my talent and get my heads up. You know what I'm saying? Very much like Allison. So I hate that. Then we had Siren Society. Y'all, that group, no shade, ain't it. I'm sorry. I don't like the voices that they have in that group. I'm sorry. I don't, it just doesn't mesh well to me. I like Erica because Erica, she gives you star quality and she has a cute voice and I really like her. That Autumn girl was not it for me. I like the one girl with the body, honey. That baby, that girl, Nori L. I don't know. I can't remember her name. But Nori L, I think her name is, with the white joint. Well, they're here. I'm going to show you the picture. But she was giving body when she walked out. Now, and I think she has a pretty tone, but it was more so look and aesthetic for me that gave it everything that it needed to be given. But the other girls are not really memorable, but Erica, memorable. So I'm okay. And she has a nice personality. So I am low-key rooting for her in the long run. So hopefully that gives, or maybe turns into something that we need to, see a little bit more. Oh my God! And last and but not least, well, least and last, Lord, we had Sweet Seduction. Now y'all know how I feel about Allison. Honestly, y'all, I think Allison should have picked the other two girls, and then Haley and Elise should have formed a group with somebody else. Because honestly, just like what's his name? Just like Connor, I feel like Elise needs to be a soloist. And so if they ever look, Netflix, if you ever have building the soloist, make sure you invite Elise back because Elise is an entity in herself. She's talented. She has a great humor. She has a great personality, a great spirit, and she does not need to be convoluted with Allison and or Haley. And Haley, I'm sorry, you're catching a stray because at the end of the day, it seems like you kind of conform to what Allison says, and Elise doesn't do that. She don't play that. Her and Allison go back and forth, baby. They kind of butt heads, and not kind of, they do butt heads. Because, honestly, Allison's energy is so nasty, so rude, and so dismissive, and so ugly, no shade. Don't matter how pretty the girl is, you know what I'm saying? And she ain't even that cute. But Elise's energy is so much better than Allison's that Elise needs to have a stand-on career. Like, she needs to be personified in her own light and actually be great in her own little realm because that baby is the star. Allison, you're not the star, boo. I'm sorry to tell you, and I'm not sorry to tell you, but, like, at least you are that star that everybody be looking for, and you're the total package. You're a beautiful girl, brunette girl, beautiful blue eyes. You're not like the typical blonde hair girl. And it's absolutely amazing to see you on that show and sound like you are. Haley, for you are, I think you could be a star too. I feel like you would fit perfect in another group, but you're so cute. You're just cute as a button, honey. The vocals, they a little whatever, but like, you know what I'm saying? She's so cute that I think people will look past the vocals, kind of like Anne-Marie a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Look past the vocals and look towards the beauty and just the performative things that you were able to do. I don't know if you can dance for real, but Allison, the energy, the juju is so bad with her. I just don't never see it for her. I will never see it for her. Not soloist, not group member, not nothing. But I just see her as a villain on a reality show. So if she gets picked for that show on Evil Villains, great. If she gets picked for Traitors, great. I can see that working. But when it comes to the musical thing, girl, you got to go. Your attitude is terrible. Then you see all the groups meet, right? And so when right off the bat that you love the energy that's going on in the group, right? Or just going on in the room. And right then and there, you knew Connor and Allison were going to be together, honey. I was just like, oh God, here we go. You can see the chemistry, or you can see just like the sparks kind of fly with them. And it was just like, oh God, this is going to be messy. This is going to be annoying, honestly. And so that's actually what happened. And I don't know if y'all peeped, but when Connor's group was talking to Elise's group and Allison and Haley. Allison went to touch Elise and Elise was like, "Oh, your hands are so cold. Don't touch me." Basically, I was like, "Ooh, girl, that was a read." Like, girl, she already clocked her on her tee. And I was like, that was crazy to me, but I was just like, I wonder if anybody else peeped that. And I was like, that girl really does not like Allison at all. And I don't know what I would do. I think I would quit the group because I couldn't torture myself with being with somebody I couldn't stand. But, you know, that's just me. So, the first group performs their official performance together. And that is the Siren group. And they perform, I forgot what song they performing. Oh, Love Yourself by Justin Bieber. Now, let me just say, in the rehearsal, Autumn doing too much. Period. Hard stop. Doing too much, honey. I get that you are trying to show off your capabilities and you're trying to make yourself known, but when has it become that when you just get into a group that you act so diva-ish? And apparently that was a thing this episode. Like, right? Everybody's acting so diva-ish, and it was kind of getting on my nerves. So even with the girls in the other group, they were looking a little bit perturbed, Autumn. I'm sorry. And it wasn't because of your hair. It was because of you being so, God, like you were just like kind of overpowering, and you're making certain faces, and Not like the group. The whole staff is not like a professional band, and they probably know more than you because a lot of those people look like they was 20 years your senior in that group. So it kind of annoyed me and kind of threw me off on her vibe of how she was trying to handle things and kind of trying to be the leader. And it's like, girl, no shade to you, but you're trying to be a leader, but you don't have leading capabilities, or you don't have that leading thing about you, right? Like, don't get me wrong, Autumn's great, and I'm pretty sure that her music is great, right? But she does not give you the it factor. She does not give you star quality. So it kind of got me a little bit annoyed. And then, you know, I'll tell you who the star of the group is. Erica. Erica is absolutely phenomenal. She actually had the best tone and sounded the best, along with that Oriella, whatever her name is. So they did perform, and let's just take a look at the clips. I'm hoping they don't copyright this, but whatever. See how weak? I don't know. For all the clubs you get in using my name. You think you broke my heart, oh girl, for goodness sake.
Hey.
It was okay. It was all right. See, that was her part. That was all right. This young lady, she gave us a little bit of what needed to be given. Maybe you should know that mama don't like you. She likes everyone. Okay, see, the harmonies was coming in. So they was trying. See, I like that girl. See, Erica was giving.
She's the best out of their group.
The only reason Allison said she was the best is because Allison thinks she's the sexiest of the group. She's like the finest one of the group. So I think more so she was looking at her aesthetic than anything. But honestly, I love Erica in that group. I love what Erica did, and I love the way that Erica handles the group because I just like Erica's personality. She doesn't get overly cocky. She just gives confidence. She doesn't give that she's the main star, even though she is. You know what I'm saying? So nonetheless, tell me what y'all think about that group in the comments down below. Oh my God, y'all. And then we have Band 4. I can't remember the names. I know I said at the top of this video. But Band 4, all the boys, the laid-back lazy boys, that's what they daggone name need to be called, lazy boys. That would have fit them way much more. They got up on there in the rehearsals and talking about they didn't want to do choreography, which already pissed me off. Look, even the Beatles did choreography. Okay, come on. Even Aerosmith had choreography. You have to have some type of Queen. You have to have some type of unison in order to perform well. And so them even just telling, once again, I said this is a running thing this episode, that Devo mentality, that divaness. Like, what is that about? What is that about? It's like the young kids don't have no respect. And it's a difference between telling people something that you want and then just being straight out diva about it. And they were very diva, and I didn't like that. Then they come into the rehearsal talking about, oh, we didn't even warm up today. What are we doing? Are y'all not in this competition to win? Do y'all not cherish the fact that millions of other people apply for this show, or this is for this show, and we could have gave that spot to the people, Jamarcus, which is one of my favorite singers, who did not get picks? Come on. Y'all wasting time, and y'all wasting talent, and y'all wasting money in sessions that these people put out. And you're taking it for granted. That's why I always say, you know what they always say about, like, if it's not your car, don't drive it because you're not going to take care of it how the owner is. That's exactly how it is. It's like if something's given into you, you're not going to appreciate and cherish it the way you're supposed to. And that's what I felt like about them. Not warming up is crazy to me. It's crazy work. Not wanting to do choreography and I just want to be a boy band. Yes, being a boy band is great, and I understand you want to stand out, but they also have choreography. That don't mean jumping all up around and down stage and moon sliding and backpedaling and all that stuff. It just sometimes means that you need to be in unison and understand what y'all doing. So I don't know. That kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Tell me what y'all thought. But let's take a look at the clip of them actually singing. Okay, they go by Midnight Till Morning. Not a good one. Lazy Boys. Get Lazy Boys up on here. Let's see what they giving. So that's Shane. Shane starts out. Oh, my internet is crazy right now.
Can't stop staring at those ocean eyes. The burning cities and
Like Connor.
napalm skies. 15 flares inside those ocean eyes. Those ocean eyes.
That was bad, flat, and a mess. Them ocean eyes. One, he should have did the and them ocean eyes. Like he should have took it up, but that's once again not warming up and understanding that, you know, you gotta oil that voice before you get on stage, brother. Now I can't remember his name, but he did that. That was a cute little note. Hey. Now, let's get to it. Like, that guy is good, too. And I like him because it seems like he's the most disciplined out of the group. But this guy right here, oh. Come on, man.
Blinding times, can't stop thinking of your time.
I love his rasp.
Yes.
Careful creature.
Like that right there. But Zach and Connor, they might need to just do a solo career. Point blank, period. Especially Zach. Zach seems like he's more disciplined. Connor seems like he's a really, what's the word? Self-destructive. No shade. I'm sorry, Jack. Oh, why didn't y'all tell me my light wasn't on? What? 1 second. There we go. God, I didn't know it was on. But, you know, I don't know. They really are kind of like good together. They don't get me wrong. But if they were more structured and had more, I don't know, tenacity, more, what's the drive to be in a group, then I'd be happy. But once again, this is not build the soloist, because this is what I think everybody's doing. Build the soloist and then trying to take advantage of, you know what I'm saying? Like, of the group and then do a solo career. But if that was genuinely how they felt, why would you shout up for the show? Damn. Oh, man. But they were okay. They could have got better, but we'll see down the future how better they do. Hopefully they do better than that. All right. And so the show closed out with 4-season rehearsal. Baby. Then it cut off. I was like, oh my God, y'all know how to do a cliffhanger. But it cut off. So what I'm about to do now is I'm about to go ahead and get into the 6th episode, I think that was. Was that the 6th episode? That's next. So I can go ahead and see their performance. I'm excited to get into it. I'm excited to see it. Y'all know that 4-season or season 4, whichever one, is my favorite band out of all the groups. So I'm excited to see it. I'm going to see y'all next time. See y'all over there. Love y'all.